Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. Thank you so much for watching this today. We are talking about divine energy from Dua fragrances. Now, Dua fragrances is becoming well known, in my opinion, more for their original expressions, well, just as much I would say, as their inspired expressions. They're duplications of very expensive fragrances that are hard to find for whatever reason. They're vintage formulations. And it's just one of those companies where they have a huge catalog of inspirations. And if you kind of go through their fragrances and you like one of them that's very fruity, and they come out with another release the next weekend, and you see a lot of fruity notes, it's not one of those things where you can say, oh, I'll like this one for sure because I like the fruity notes in this one. That may or may not be true because the notes are used differently. And this is a really good example of that. Let's go over the notes of divine energy, and I'll go more into depth of what I mean. This is an aquatic classification: sea breeze, bergamot, aldehydes, lemon, grapefruit, sweet pineapple, green apple, bitter orange, ginger, sandalwood, vetiver, salty ocean rock accord, vanilla, and musk. Now, I know what you're thinking. They definitely went down to the beach, opened up a 30 milliliter bottle, closed it really quickly, capturing that beautiful sea breeze and that salty ocean rock accord, maybe some sand for some good measure. I don't know. But when I first opened this up and I smelled it off the top of the sprayer, I was like, man, that is strong. That is piercing. The last thing I've ever thought for it to be is the aquatic classification. Quite interesting. But as it dried down on my skin, I did feel, yeah, I can kind of make that work in my head, right? You can kind of make that perception and say, you know what, I guess it is an aquatic marine sensation in a way, because it's definitely not a woody fragrance. It's just something that I've never quite smelled before, and that kind of throws me for a loop, especially with the notes here being so fruity. It should smell like a fruit basket based on these notes and other fragrances that I've smelled in the Dua catalog. With all these fruits, sometimes you may not smell any fruits at all. In this case, it's a weird mix. It's such a concentrated, sharp ball of scents and profiles that I can't really pick out anything. And I think that sharpness really covers it, especially in the beginning. So be careful when you wear this, right? Don't just go spraying 10 sprays and walking out into a crowded room. You're going to make everyone miserable. I would maybe say that they would keel over because you just made their noses bleed. That's how sharp it is. So one spray, and this will cut through a summer room full of heat and musk, and the people across the room will definitely smell you. That's my opinion, especially as you walk around. You don't want to spray and put your nose right up to it. It's maybe a little, not offensive, but you know what? You shouldn't be spraying and smelling fragrances like this anyway. A fragrance develops in the air, off your skin, from their body chemistry, into other people's noses, where it's so subjective. So in that sense, how versatile is it? I would say it's very versatile. Why? Because I've never quite smelled anything like it. It's not like some casual bubblegum mall fragrance. Not at all. This is sharp and with high quality ingredients and an area of my collection that is not quite explored yet. So you're going to smell like no one else out there. So in that respect, this can be dressed up in a way, for sure. With the suit, I think you're going to really stand out. I think a lot of people say, oh, is it formal? Is it dark? Is it tobacco-y? Is it mysterious and rounded off with lots of grass and whatever? This is not like that. It kind of goes in the other direction, but just as equally as strong, and you're going to stand out in that sense. So this could work casually, but also more so, I think, if someone dressed this up, you're standing out for sure. Do I like it? I like it for the fact that it fits into my collection for that reason, but I'm afraid of kind of like how strong it is. And I need to be able to enjoy a fragrance for myself. Do I enjoy this for its aquatic nature? Well, I have other very mass appealing aquatic ones that I think I enjoy more. And when I see fruits in the notes listings, I want more of a fruit pronunciation in my nose. So I'm not sure if I quite hold on to this one right now. I'm going to think about it. But before I do, I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know how I thought about it. Get a sample first, see how you like it, and see how it compares to other Dua fragrances I think it kind of matches up to. Let me know if you agree. it kind of smells similar to Dua's Pure Nectar and Pure Gold Nectar, or Pure Nectar Gold. Those are xerjoff's inspirations of Pure Elba. And I've never smelled the original, but the Dua Pure Nectar has that same characteristic where it's so sharp and so direct, and it dies off eventually, but that strong punch is there in the beginning for quite a while, I would say for an hour at least, and then the fruitiness is so sharp. This one I wouldn't say is fruity, but it has a lot of fruits in it, but that sharp characteristic is there and is shared between those two fragrances. So if you want an idea what this kind of behaves like on your skin, that's a good indication. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. A few more to go through, so if you want to watch more, stay tuned. See you next time.